My gut burned with a combination of guilt and desire. A battle of words raging in my head. But that's all they were, just words. Loyalty and betrayal were just two sides of the same coin. This is wrong.
Don't go moral on me now, Harrison. It's too late for that.
I looked into her eyes and saw the train wreck my life had become. Destined to always be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Lilith, this isn't why I came here.
Sure. You just broke in here to see my husband.
I can't do this to Jeff. Oh.
Jeff and I hadn't seen each other in months. Not since his wife Lilith's birthday. I kept her busy while Jeff planned the surprise party.
Jefferson, why, you're home early.
Oh, they can get along without me the rest of the day. Harrison, what brings you here?
Just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by and say hello to my favorite kid brother.
I glanced at a snapshot of happier times. Life was no more complicated than a game of catch on a hot summer's day. How did it come to this? Yeah.
Sherm.
Oh, hi, Grant.
So, have you read it yet?
Read what?
The manuscript. The messenger service said they delivered it early Friday morning.
Oh, that, well, I think I saw it around here somewhere. Must have gotten mixed up with the mail. Hang on, I'll take a look. Oh, yeah, here it is. House Divided. Title's not too catchy. That didn't hurt the success of the others, did it?
Well, I guess not. My publisher says this final Harrison McClellan book will be my biggest seller yet.
Well, that's great. Look, I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, yeah, me too, actually.
How long did you say you were in town for?
Well, I rented this place for 3 months. Thought I might start my new novel here.
Well, we'll get together.
Good. I was just, checking in.
I'll call you.
Oh, good, Grant.
Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Could you say that again?
What? Did I appreciate you coming?
Mm-hmm.
I do. Follow me. Joe Astor, Cameron Westlake. This is my brother, Grant.
There you go. No problem.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, too.
You okay?
Okay.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Grant Catlett. There was a mystery writer named... You're not the Harrison McClellan Grant Catlett.
One and the same.
No way. Why didn't you tell us your brother was...
You never asked. Now, for the obvious personal reason, I volunteered us for the case. If you say no, I'll never hear the end of it from my mother.
Yeah, no. Anything we can do to help. I've read all your books, man.
Thanks.
You read?
I could help with the big words. But no, seriously, your last novel was great. I couldn't put it down.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
I'm gonna go check the crime scene unit. Don't want any evidence missed.
We haven't talked much since I left Metro. Probably why he never mentioned we were brothers.
Any idea who could be responsible for this?
Not specifically, but weird thing is, a bomb detonated by the car remote, it's in the first chapter of my new novel. I mean, we're still editing the manuscript, but I'm already getting hate mail from the fans.
What about?
Well, I've decided to move on to more substantial writing. And to do that, I have to kill off Harrison McClellan.
No way. I mean, you can't do that. I mean, you could, but...
Your reaction's tame compared to what I've heard since my publisher leaked the news. Even got this on my email. My publisher, Lindo, has a whole file of stuff just like this. Watch.
If Harrison McClellan dies, you die with him.
And the death threats increased once I announced the agenda for a writer's workshop I'm doing here in Metro.
Grant, whoever did this may try something again. So for now, we'd advise that you find someplace a little more secure to stay.
Sherm offered to take me in. Can't do much better than room with the Fed, right?
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
It's a pleasure.
How do you do? Candace Lindo.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sorry to be meeting you under such disturbing circumstances. How's Grant holding up?
Well, he seems to be fine.
Well, I knew there'd be a reaction when we ended the McClellan series, but this... I started hearing from some of the more rabid fans as soon as the press got hold of the story. Some of the more psycho letters.
Grant says the car bomb was similar to a scene in his new book.
Yeah. About a month ago, somebody tapped into our mainframe, and I really didn't think about it at the time. But I did have a draft of the novel on my hard drive. The hacker could have downloaded it.
Do you have a registration list to this workshop?
Yeah, sure. You don't think whoever did this would show up there, do you?
Well, if I were an obsessed fan, that's exactly where I'd be.
So this is where it all happens, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Top secret investigations, tracking down terrorists.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about any of that.
Get a chance to look at that manuscript?
Nope. Just been swamped.
You know, you might show some interest, Sherman.
Grant, your daydreams may fascinate millions, but I'm just a little busy working on the real thing.
Those that can, do. Those that can't, write about it. Is that what you used to say?
Just thought you'd be better off with a real job and some security. I guess you showed me, huh?
Sherman, I work hard at what I do, okay?
Oh, come on. I put my life on the line every day. You just...
Daydream.
Yeah, well, what else can you call it? Blah, blah, blah. Guns, goons, girls, the end.
You're right, Sherm. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the tour.
What's jumping, Franklin X?
I'm cross-referencing the writer's workshop registration list in the hate mail, checking military backgrounds.
Military?
Yeah, the bomb on Grant's car came back with traces of Semtex. That's standard commando demolition material. It's pretty heavy-duty stuff.
Huh. So we're looking for a guy who's obsessed with Grant, with the skills of a trained killer.
Yeah, listen, Joe, I think you better convince Grant to 86's workshop.
He says he refuses to be intimidated. I suppose it would be easier to nail this head case if he does show up. McClellan's last case. It's unbelievable.
You know, I can't believe you never recommended his books to me.
Well, I just never pictured you curling up with a hard-boiled thriller.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, you seem more like the English cozy type. Vicars and butlers and someone getting whacked with a fireplace poker over tea.
Well, the truth is as obvious as a tarantula on a slab of angel food cake. Raymond Chandler.
Mr. Astor, this is my technical consultant, Philip Starr.
How you doing? Good. You were the advisor on all the McClellan novels?
The best job I ever had.
Sure you're sorry to see it end.
I saw it coming. Grant's a quick study. He was getting to where he knows the tech stuff as well as I do.
Stole my best ideas from Phil.
Gonna miss you, Grant.
We'll always be in touch, you know that. Let's get in there. I think we're ready.
sign my book?
Sure.
To Mitzi.
Okay.
You got no right to blow McClellan away. Don't you have any respect for your own character?
Of course I do. It's all a matter of interpretation, right?
He's a brilliant author. You created a hero that is everything a woman could want.
See? It's the fans that made the books popular. And you've got no right to take that away.
Even Sherlock Holmes got bumped off, didn't he?
Yeah, and the readers forced Conan Doyle to bring him back.
Sorry about that, folks. If you all have your seats again, we'll get started. Sanford Walsh, a writer who thinks he can do everyone else's work better than they can.
Mr. Catlett, this is how I pictured Harrison, based on your description.
Thanks, Mitzi. I pictured him the same way.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. That looks like
My brother, I know.
Sherman was your model for Harrison McClellan?
We all have our heroes. Appreciate you letting me stay here, Sherm.
What else could I do?
It's like the old days, huh? Remember that time Eugene Finley and his buddies were trying to drown me in the school toilet? And they would have, too, if you hadn't come along.
Eugene kicked my butt.
Well, I ran away. But you never got mad at me for that.
I was mad as hell. Couldn't find you. My eyes were swollen shut. What's this?
Harrison McClellan. One of the ladies in my workshop sketched it.
Kind of looks like Dad, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of. You know, they say writers tend to model their characters after people they're close to.
You say so. Night.
Good night.
I thought about quitting the PI gig plenty of times. This time it was for real. Silver Forest wasn't just another girl Friday. She'd saved my skin almost as many times as my junior partner, Longstreet. Wasn't anybody tougher than Longstreet. And Hooker, with his crazy toys, kept life interesting.
So, boss man, you said you wanted to talk.
How'd you guys feel about taking over this dog and pony show?
Got a better circus to go to?
Nah, just getting tired. Lost the edge.
Come on, that's just boredom talking, boss. I mean, once this dry spell ends, you're gonna be sharp as ever.
Lilith, what are you doing here?
It's Jefferson. Somebody's tried to kill him.
It took some prodding, but she spilled assorted details about the failed car bomb and how Jeff was nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. We'll find your brother.
What?
I said you seem distracted. Are you worried about your brother?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't thinking about that.
Listen, Catlett, I went over a list of potentials, and this Sanford Walsh guy seems to be our strongest candidate.
Uh-huh. Frustrated writer from the workshop. Grant told me about him.
Yeah, Joe went to talk to him. You know, he wrote a couple of novels himself, published by the same company as your brothers.
You got a record?
No, but he's maintained what you'd call a heated correspondence with Grant. He also did 5 years in the military. Demolition work.
Please. Harrison McClellan has had a colorful, adventurous, romantic life, right? Now I have to create one for myself.
I just don't understand why there can't be some other way.
Excuse me. Sure. Come on in.
Sorry. My God, it's him.
This is my brother, Sherman. He's an FBI agent who actually lives the kind of adventures I can only write about.
I wouldn't say that.
Sure. How would you like to handle today's reading? Huh?
No, I couldn't.
A real law enforcement person. It would bring the drama such a sense of truth.
No, really, I
Come on,
shouldn't
Sherman.
because...
Please?
I knew getting information out of Olga would be tough. But I had to give it a shot, even if it meant dealing with Bruno and Max.
We had something special, and you just threw it away.
Well, you know me, Olga. I'm all about making a fresh start. Why don't you send your apes back to the zoo and you and I'll go someplace private?
Funny guy.
What do you want, McClellan?
Well, I just thought since Olga knows everything that goes on in this town, she might have some idea where my brother is.
You saying I shanghaied him?
I found myself in the usual position. An angry skirt who wanted more than just a casual fling I was willing to give. But Olga was tough. And she had a knife. A big knife. And two big goons to hold on to me while she got her point across.
I always knew you liked it rough.
You don't know how rough I can be.
Same here, sister.
Mother ever tell you not to play with knives?
Hands off the merchandise.
It's about time you two earned your pay. Anything new?
Walsh is nowhere to be found. His apartment, his hangouts. You ever show up here?
No.
Which is surprising, considering how committed he is to trashing my work.
You think he knows he's a suspect?
He could. He saw me here yesterday. If he's the one, he probably figures we're looking at him.
I'm gonna get a warrant, search his apartment.
Sure. Mind if I go with you?
You're his target. Joe, can you give Grant a ride back to my place?
Yeah, whatever you say, boss man.
Thanks.
Want me to walk you up?
You sound like my brother. It's a security building. I've been taking care of myself a long time now.
And just the same.
I'll be fine.
I'll be the judge of that. Police, drop your weapon! You okay?
I think so. Next time you want to walk me to the door, I think I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. What is this? Let's go.
You should have walked him up to the door and stayed with him till I got back.
Sherm, he offered. I didn't think it was necessary.
Yeah, maybe I'll just let the guy strangle your brother next time.
All right, you're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I gotta go get this checked out. Thought I'd seen everything. I have no idea what this is.
Thanks, Joe.
Rest.
You know, in a way, this whole thing is sort of a mixed blessing. It's the first time we've hung out together in years.
There are reasons for that, aren't there?
We're family, Sherm.
Oh, please.
I don't understand your attitude. You act like I should feel guilty because I have a certain talent that pays well.
It's not like that at all.
Yes, it is. Admit it. You hate it that I'm successful.
No. I hate how easy it was for you to get successful. Everything always just came to you.
That's not true.
It is true. Even back in school, the girls, the honor roll, sports. Your first game your freshman year, you scored the winning touchdown while I'm on the sidelines as a damn cheerleader.
And when you got cut from the squad, I always admired the fact that you still supported the team.
Oh, sure. Until my groin injury. Our young football hero gets all the glory while his idiot big brother is doing a split he can't even get up from.
That was a long time ago. Look where you are now. All you've accomplished in the Bureau.
Damn it, Grant. Everything I have, I had to sweat blood for.
I know! Which is one of the reasons I always looked up to you. You don't get it, do you? From the time I could walk, all I ever wanted was to be like you.
These are the files we confiscated from Walsh's home computer. When I tried to download them to you, they kept turning into gibberish.
Well, you should leave that stuff to the professionals, Catlett. Anybody try to break the encryption code?
Not since Walsh's bugs got loose in the lab's mainframe. I'd be careful. This guy is a pro.
Don't worry. I'm the exterminator. Anyway, I got a special virus scanner back at the complex.
Have you heard from Master and Westlake?
Yeah. Joe's shaking down some snitch about that weird weapon, and Westlake went to see your brother's publisher.
Right, Candace Lindo.
Yeah, right. I'll see you.
Could you get the door?
What the hell are you doing rifling my desk?
I'm on the job, darling.
Harrison doesn't think I had something to do with Jeff's disappearance.
Harrison didn't send me. It's my call. He has no objectivity when it comes to you.
I don't know what you mean.
Your sexual affairs are your own business. I just want to find your husband.
Maybe it's Harrison's sex life you're concerned with.
You two still an item?
Oh, well, we were engaged, but it didn't work out. It couldn't. Grant and I are just too different.
So you two involved now?
Why, are you interested?
Just filling in the blanks. What can you tell me about Sanford Walsh?
Just that I hope I never see him again. He barged in here yesterday ranting like a maniac.
What about?
Well, he blames me for his failed career. I told him to find himself another publisher months ago, but,
His books didn't sell?
well, the buyers sent most of them back. Walsh isn't a bad writer, but he only came to me because of the Harrison McClellan novels.
How do you mean?
He's obsessed with them. I urged him to find his own voice, but everything he did was just an imitation of Grant Catlett.
All right, well, thanks for your time.
I am clean, man. I swear it.
Who are you kidding? Can't take a look at yourself.
Well, you know what I mean. I haven't done anything illegal.
Just haven't been caught.
Point taken.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I need to know what this is.
A pesket.
A what?
A pesket. An OSS weapon.
Is it an antique?
No. Custom job.
You sell these things?
Please. That would be against the law. So naturally, I wouldn't sell them.
Naturally. But?
Well, I might make the occasional referral. We watching TV?
Yeah. It's a video shot at a writer's workshop. Recognize this character?
The little guy with the big mouth?
Yeah.
That's Sanford Walsh.
Ever make a referral to him? Cat up. You gotta give me something. You're gonna end up losing this option.
Okay. He ordered the pesket. And hey, wait a minute, stop. The guy behind Walsh? That's who you should be talking to.
Philip Starr?
come on. Grant's technical advisor?
Catlett says that Walsh and Starr have been pals since the Army. So while Walsh is mostly all talk, Starr, in Catlett's words, got the skills that kills.
Oh, he does, huh? All right, listen, I'm gonna start running a background check on this Starr guy.
Good. I'm gonna go grab Westlake and we're gonna head to Starr's place. All right. Anything on those files in Walsh's computer?
No, so far all I decoded is a bunch of Harrison McClellan stories. But if I find anything, I'll let you know.
Please. And snap.
I hustled back to the office. As I reached the door, I stopped dead. There was no mistaking her fragrance. It drifted through the room like smoke. Smoke meant fire already out of control. She stepped out from the inky darkness with a snub-nosed .38 aimed right at my heart.
Doll, if you shoot as good as you smell, I'm up the creek.
I never thought I'd need a gun to get what I wanted from a man.
Plenty of men would shoot themselves over a woman like you.
Is that why you killed Jefferson?
If you were anyone else, you'd be choking on my fist right now.
Easy, Harrison. I know you never hurt your baby brother. I'm just saying what it might look like to someone else. Isn't that why your little gal Friday was snooping around my place?
So when'd you start packing?
Protection. Somebody killed Jefferson. Who's to say I'm not next?
I don't know. What do you think, Max?
How'd you know I was here?
Those fried onions you eat for lunch. Same stench you had when you were roughing me up for Olga.
I don't work for her anymore.
Is that right? What do you want?
That's what you want. I've got something you've been looking for.
Jeff.
You okay, baby?
Perfect now that you're here.
If you're so into hard-boiled fiction, why haven't you read Grant's novels?
Too much of a purist, I guess. Today's pulp writers are just a watered-down version of the real thing.
No, but he's modern, up to date. He's got good, tough dialogue.
All right, read Dashiell Hammett. His dialogue can cut glass. Where's Starr's place?
It's right here, but wait a minute. The McClellan novels have this great sexual undercurrent.
You want sex? James M. Cain blows most writers right off the page. Tell you what, I'll read one of Grant's novels if you read The Postman Always Rings Twice.
Deal.
Deal.
All right.
Well, the body that was found after the explosion was burned beyond recognition, but the preliminary ID matches the dental mark to Starr.
And according to Frankie's research, Starr lost his teeth in a car accident and had a full set of dentures, which is consistent with what was left of the corpse.
Frankie traced the email threats back to Starr?
The only thing we don't have is a motive.
Well, Grant stops writing the McClellan books. Starr loses his job as his technical advisor.
Isn't that kind of thin?
Well, I don't know. Read the papers. Seems like someone goes postal over job discord every other day.
So you think he accidentally offed himself while building another bomb?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Or, if he and Walsh were working together, they had a falling out and Walsh killed him.
Which means this whole thing could be over. Or we still have a murderer out there.
Starr was killed in the explosion. We're still looking for Sanford Walsh.
Can't believe it. I've known Phil for years.
Are you sure it was him?
Well, you get used to this kind of thing in my business. Sometimes loyalty and betrayal are just two sides of the same coin.
You've read my stuff.
Why do you say that?
What you just said. It's from A House Divided.
Oh, no, it's an expression. Hey, look, I got a ton of work to do. Are the Metropole officers still with you?
Right outside the door, as usual. Sure, do I still need bodyguards?
Mm-hmm, until we find Sanford Walsh.
What if you don't? And besides, you said yourself he may not have anything to do with this.
Grant, we can't assume that until we figure out his connection to Star.
You coming to the workshop?
I'll try. Please don't ask me to read again, okay?
Up to you. See you later.
Thanks again, Agent Catlett. You okay?
I thought Phil was my friend.
I know. Oh, come here. Hopefully this means all the craziness is finally over.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'd forgotten how well we fit.
Only on one level, Candace.
Yeah, but that one level was awfully exciting. Don't you ever miss that?
Come on. Done a good job of keeping a relationship professional.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with occasional reminder of the way things used to be, huh?
Candace.
God, you're so tense. You know, we could both use a little relaxation right about now.
Come on, honey.
You could get away from your babysitters for just a little while.
Well, he's still sitting there working. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but...
Oh, well.
Hey, any luck finding Walsh?
None. How about on this end?
Well, his files are mostly filled with McClellan knockoffs. But I did decrypt some correspondence he had going with Candace Lindo. Looks like she was the one giving him notes.
Oh, she said she'd stopped dealing with him a while ago.
Why is this dated 2 weeks ago?
Wait a minute, this is weird.
A house united by Grant Catlett. A house united?
Isn't it called a house divided?
It is. Frankie, can I...
What?
I just want to...
You want to be the pilot, Joe?
I'd like that.
Yeah.
Just want to check one thing. Car bombs, the pesket, the house explosion. Walsh has rewritten Grant to create an alternate novel. And in this version, Harrison doesn't die. Frankie, could you decrypt the rest of Walsh's documents and make a hard copy ASAP?
Yeah, well, that shouldn't be too hard. I got most of the code by now. Just one thing.
What's that?
You want to get out of my chair?
And pull up all the financial records you can find on Candace Lindo and her publishing firm.
Well, that's going to be a little tougher, Joe.
That's why they call it work, Frankie.
And if it was my turn to make the big exit, I figured I owed my brother an apology, at the very least.
Jeff, there's something I have to tell you about me and Lilith.
I already know. I figured it out a long time ago.
I never meant to hurt you, kid.
This brotherly love crap's real sweet, but it's not exactly what I had in mind.
What did you have in mind?
Two brothers who've never really gotten along. Who's to say why these things happen?
Come on, baby, come on. Yes! Frankie, you are a genius. Guys, I got it. Look at this. Lindo Publishing's a financial disaster. It looks like Candace is funneling money into Star's offshore account, out of which she's got to be paying Walsh for these.
Oh, she said he was copying Grant's style.
So she hires Star to kill Grant and then pays Walsh to write Harrison McClellan novels for posthumous publication.
Yeah, well, that's what it looks. Yeah.
Have you guys heard from Grant?
No, why?
I don't know, his security detail lost him.
What do you mean, lost him? How?
He was at Lindo Publishing. He must have gone out the back way.
Was Candace with him?
Yeah, he was meeting with her. I'm afraid Walsh might have shown up.
Maybe, but we have evidence that Walsh was answering to Candace. It turns out she was behind everything.
Oh, no. I already had officers search the building. They're not there.
All right, we'll take Candace's place.
All right, good. I'll go check Grant's.
See ya.
I don't know how long I've wanted to do this.
For some reason, and I'm no longer in the mood. Get up.
All this because you want me to write more Harrison McClellan books?
No, I already worked it out with Walsh.
Walsh?
Yeah. I got 6 McClellan novels ready for publication under your name above the title. Posthumous, of course.
I don't believe this.
It's real simple. You die, Harrison McClellan lives. And I need him in my life a whole lot more than I need you.
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
We're just leaving Candace's place. She's not here.
I know. She's here at the log house. She's got Grant.
All right, great. We're on our way.
I can't wait.
No, Sherman, don't do anything until we get there.
Sorry, Toots. He's my brother. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Sherman! We better get going. Catlett just turned into Harrison McClellan.
I'm always calm at moments like this. The first adrenaline rush gives way to a zen-like acceptance of whatever's in front of me. If I gotta go down, then that's just the way it is.
So nothing we had ever really mattered, huh?
Of course it did, darling. Just not very much. You mind moving over to the computer? Sit down. And so, Grant Catlett, having written the final lines of his last novel, in which Harrison McClellan doesn't die after all, is killed by an unknown intruder.
Oh, no, you don't, sister.
Thanks, bro. I'll take it from here.
Sounds like something Harrison would do.
From what I've read, we're a lot alike.
Only this time the hero dies. Make-believe's over.
Great. Sherm's turned his phone off.
That must mean he's already inside.
Thought you were dead.
That egomaniac Walsh couldn't just take the money and keep his mouth shut. So I did some dental work and blew him away.
You gonna do him right here?
No. Now that his brother's joined us, we better take him someplace and arrange an unexplained disappearance.
Whatever you say.
Sherm!
Hold it! Where do you think you're going? Huh? No, other way. Go on. Move it! Get in. Do that again and the next hole's in your head.
Strange way to hitch a ride.
Not for Sherm.
Ride's over, sweetheart.
It spoiled a lot of parties around town, but the rumors of my demise had been greatly exaggerated. Somewhere out there was a bullet with my name on it, but it would have to find me first. Meanwhile, my crew and I had work to do. Dirty work. The only kind we handle.
Olga.
Hi. I've been a bad girl.
Well, there's bad, and then there's good, bad. Why don't we go someplace and discuss our definitions? Hey, I knew I was asking for trouble, but it's the kind of trouble I just can't live without.
That's great.
Mr. Catlett, it was just like having Harrison in the room with us.
Oh, thank you very much. Please, call me Sherman.
Well, anytime you want to play good cop, bad girl, call me Sherman.
Hey, Grant, what made you change your mind about the ending?
My brother talked me into it.
Oh, all I said was that I want to read more McClellan books.
Well, I gotta tell you, I could be persuaded to do the same. I'm halfway through my first McClellan, and, not bad.
Really? Well, I finished The Postman. Incredible book. So just for fun, I rented a disc of the movie. I thought we'd go back and put it on the big screen back at the complex.
Sounds like fun. Oh, you did get the original right. I mean, the Lana Turner, John Garfield version, not the remake.
Of course.
Of course.
Where's the nearest video store?
12th and Green Street.
You are my hero.
Now, Grant, we really have to work on Harrison's lifestyle.
We?
We. Now, the first thing is, Harrison's got to expand his wardrobe. Now, personally, I would suggest earth tone double knit suits. Maybe a flat top pair